Whee! Here we go. Wake up, America. Alrighty, we're going to start off right off the rip. Get everybody up to speed. This is how I roll. Dr. Earth, baby. 3 parts. Tomato, vegetable, and herb. All purpose. And Flour Girl. When I give out a ratio, it's going to be in this order. This run I'm doing now with the Blue Dreams is 2-1-3. It's 3-gallon pots. Remember, 2 tablespoons per gallon, period. Level tablespoons, not heaping tablespoons. So that would be 2 tablespoons tomato vegetable, 1 tablespoon all-purpose, and 3 tablespoons Flour Girl. Worm castings. I only use worm castings in top dressing. 1/3 cup for 3-gallon pot. Moving on along, Mycos. Good stuff. I tried it out on my vegetable garden this spring. I had some pepper plants and cells. I transplanted them into like half-gallon nursery pots. Some I used the Mycos on, some I didn't. Big difference. Big difference. Big fat roots using this. So hey, it works. Howdy doody. Okay. Seedling mix, black gold. This is what I pop my seedlings into. I fill my 3-gallon pots up with Fox Farms Ocean Forest. I use a little solo cup, make a mold in the center. Fill it with the black gold. Mist it down real good. Pop a seed. Cover it up. That's just straight seed to soil. No floating, no paper towel crap, seed to soil. Then I use the same solo cup. That I burnt holes in the bottom of it with a cigarette lighter. And I set that right on top for a little humidity dome. Less than a week, I'll take it off. 4 days, maybe tops. These are actually the pots, claw pots I'm running now. These have 15 grommets per pot versus the AC Infinities that have 6. Okay, moving along. Tea time. This is what I use for my tea every 2 weeks, starting at week 3. Green Rush Nutrient Seaweed Extract. Good stuff. Good old unsulfured molasses from the grocery store. Easy peasy. Cheap. This is actually fairly cheap, and I have done outdoor grow, complete seed to harvest grow on Gorilla Glue. I mean, I still got 1/3 of a bottle left of this. I mean, it takes very little. I use 0.5 grams per gallon. A half a teaspoon. That's it. Just a half a teaspoon. Don't get carried away with this stuff, people. Half a teaspoon per gallon. Every 2 weeks. No compost, no worm castings, just seaweed extract and molasses. You must. pH. Blue Labs pH pen is about It's all I need. Yeah, you can buy more expensive ones, but for what we're doing, hey, it's champ. It even has a little check mark. When that little check mark goes out, guess what? It's time to calibrate your pen. That being said, I have never had it be more than 1/10 of a point off when I go to calibrate. Par meter, must have. These are like 85 bucks on Amazon. Okay, silica. I use silica when I start my seedlings. When I pop a seed, when I put my seed in, I mix 0.25 milliliters per gallon. Okay. I'll take that and I will spray my seedling down real good with it. Or 1 milliliter oil syringe. Good deal. I use the bigger ones for other things. I'll use this all the way through week 1. I will water. Once the seedling's up, I will give it 40 milliliters the first part of the week, 60 milliliters the second part of the week. 1 week. That's all they'll get, the silica. Week 2, they'll get a very, very, very light, like white tea colored, just straight up seaweed extract, no molasses. Week 3 is when I start the molasses tea, the seaweed extract and molasses tea, every 2 weeks. Okay, little things I use. Little graduated cylinder when I need to step it up a little bit more than that 10 millimeter syringe. Little spray bottle. Let's see if I can get you in here. Here's some of my scribbles. There we go. This is pretty spot on. I think I got this little seedling water schedule from who was it? Beginner Buds. And it's actually pretty. It'll put you on the paper. Don't overwater your plants. I'm telling you, the first 2 weeks of your plant is going to make you or break you. Period. Stay on top of the game, people. You know, this Dr. Earth is cheap. And it just works wonderful. It's just wonderful. It's so easy. I mean, why would you want to use anything more? Cost. This is most cost efficient nutrient out there. Okay. I'm going to take you on into the girls here, and I'll show you my setup. And I'm going to tell you, Hermy. That's all I hear about. Hermies. Autoflowers and Hermies. I've seen plenty of photo period. Environmental stress is what's going on, people. Get your environment dialed in before you worry about all the other crap that you can buy for your growth. You don't need it. No CalMag, none of that crap. You just don't need it. When you can run three gallon pots with a 300 watt light in a 3x3 tent and pump out a little under a pound, 14.75 on the Gorilla Glues to be exact, why would you need more? Cost effective. But anyways, this is all new to me. I don't know which end's up right now. I'm gonna carry you in here to the girls. Okay, here we are at the tent. Everything's AC Infinity Cloud Series. AC Infinity Smart Outlet. Love it. I'm running my heater and a fan. They both come on at the same time. '69 Pro, and I'm focusing in pretty good, very good. Love it. If I wasn't running the app, I would probably done beat this shit to pieces. Took a hammer to it. Love it. The app, you can, so many ways you can run the app. There's like 8 different settings for each piece of equipment. 8 different ways to run the AC Infinity humidifier. This is the best way I found. I've had it run on the inside of the tent, running down, and you have to put some type of catch container to catch the drips. You run it like this, no emptying drip bucket, and taking up room in your tent. I need every bit of space I can get. 6-inch Cloud Series AC Infinity fan. Okie dokie. Wait for it. Here it comes. Peekaboo! Ha 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 ha. I just had to say it, people. AC Infinity Evo 4. Love it. I almost messed up when I bought the light. 3x3 tent, Evo 3, right? Evo 3, fine if you just want a veg in this 3x3. But if you want a flower, seed to flower, you need the Evo 4. It's the only light I've used. Besides, I started off with my ancient 150 watt high pressure sodium light in this tent. I vegged out some stuff to put out last spring. It did okay. 3 sensors. Each component has a sensor. The Smart Outlet has its own sensor. Humidifier has its own sensor, and the Cloud Series exhaust fan, 6-inch exhaust fan, has its own sensor. And they can be calibrated. You hang you a bunch of little mechanical humidity gauges, temperature and humidity gauges. Hang you a few up in there, and see which one of your sensors is closest to it, and then you can go into the app, and they have offsets for each sensor, so you can adjust the offsets to where all the sensors are reading in within a half a point of each other. Works great. A little ceramic heater down in the bottom. AC Infinity Cloud Series fan, 10-speed fan, oscillating, of course. It's dirty as crap. I need to clean it. I didn't do a very good job after the last run. Only other thing is the little cheap Amazon clip-on fan. It kicks on when my heater kicks on. AC dehumidifier. It was a little pricey. It was in the $250 range, I guarantee. And it had a little rattle to it that was driving me nuts. I put some zip ties around it, and she's good to go now. Don't buy a little cheap, teeny humidifier that you gotta dump constantly. You know, this one here's got 2 tanks. Top tank is for the dehumidifier. The bottom tank is for the AC. I just plug a hose into it, drain it right into a 5-gallon bucket. This bucket here was practically empty last night, so we're sucking it out. I actually take the dehumidifier water and I'll put it in. I'll save it when I'm running the dehumidifier. I'll just bottle it up. I use it for my humidifier, save a few bucks. I ppm it many times, and the highest ppm I ever got out of it was 50. That's close enough for me. I've been running that humidifier for about 9 months steady now, so I'm not worried about it. Does a good job. Okay. There's my humidifier kicking on there. My heater's kicking on.